had the six-figure salary, the corner office, the life everyone told me I should want. So why did it feel like I was living in a beautiful, gilded cage? That one question kicked off a journey that completely changed my life, and it's a question millions are asking themselves right now. Maybe you're one of them. You're successful, you're stable, but you feel stuck. This isn't just a career problem, it's a modern addiction. One, the golden cage. The golden cage is that comfortable prison we build for ourselves. The bars are made of high salaries, fancy titles, and the approval of others. The lock, our own fear of leaving. From the outside, it looks like you've made it, but on the inside, you're living with a constant low-grade dread. It's the feeling of your potential slipping away with every soul-crushing meeting and every pointless task. This isn't just a feeling, it's a well-documented crisis. Recent Gallup reports on the global workplace found that 59% of employees are quiet quitting. They're physically present but have mentally and emotionally checked out. This trend isn't new for 2024, but a consistent pattern showing that a huge portion of the workforce feels psychologically disconnected from their job. The toll is immense, leading to chronic stress, anxiety, and the sense that you're a fraud in your own life. The cage is comfortable, but that comfort is costing you your well-being. 2. The addiction we don't see. So, if it's so bad, why do we stay? Because we're addicted to the salary. Not just the money itself, but what it represents. Security, status, and a simple way to measure our success. Our brains are wired for rewards, and a paycheck is a powerful one. We chase a bigger salary thinking it will finally make us happy, but it's a chase with seriously diminishing returns. For years, a famous 2010 study told us that happiness basically flatlines after about $75,000 a year. But that's not the full story anymore. A more recent adversarial collaboration between the original researcher, Daniel Kahneman, and a new researcher, Matthew Killingsworth, found something more nuanced. For most people, happiness does continue to rise with income, even way past $100,000. But here's the catch they found. For people who are already unhappy, more money doesn't do much to help. More importantly, happiness and a sense of purpose are not the same thing. You can earn a fortune and still feel like your work is meaningless. We keep chasing the next raise like an addict, hoping this time it will fill the void. But internal fulfillment can't be bought. 3. Stories of escape. So what does breaking free actually look like? It's rarely a dramatic, movie-style exit. Take the story of a corporate lawyer I know. She spent years working 80-hour weeks on massive deals. She was incredibly successful, but her health was failing and she felt completely disconnected. Her escape didn't happen overnight. It started when she rediscovered a love for pottery that she'd left behind in college. For 2 years, she spent her weekends covered in clay, not legal briefs. She built a financial safety net and then she took the leap. Today, she runs a small but thriving ceramic studio. She earns a fraction of her old salary, but for the first time in her adult life, she feels free. Her story isn't an isolated case. Thousands of people have made similar moves. They often face financial uncertainty and the judgment of others, but the common thread is the replacement of financial wealth with a different kind. The wealth of autonomy, purpose, and time. For a framework for freedom. If you feel trapped, you don't have to burn it all down tomorrow. But you can start laying the bricks for your own escape route. First, rediscover your what. Forget the vague idea of passion. What specific tasks make you feel energized? What problems do you actually enjoy solving? Start a list, no matter how small or silly it seems. Second, reframe your finances. The goal isn't to be rich, it's to have enough. Figure out what you truly need to live a life you value. This number is almost always lower than you think. Financial freedom isn't about having millions. It's about your money serving your life, not the other way around. Third, build a bridge. Quitting on impulse is a huge risk. So don't. Build a bridge to your next chapter instead. Start a side project. Take a course. Volunteer in a field that sparks your interest. These small steps reduce the risk and build momentum, making the final leap feel less like a cliff jump and more like a confident step forward. This journey is deeply personal, and hearing from others can be incredibly powerful. If you've ever felt stuck in a golden cage, or if you managed to find a way out, share your story in the comments. Your experience could be the spark that someone else desperately needs. The real addiction isn't money. It's the false belief that a high salary is the only path to a successful life. Breaking free means redefining what success looks like for you. It's about choosing purpose over prestige, fulfillment over a fatter paycheck. The life you truly want isn't locked away in some far-off castle. You're holding the key. It just takes the courage to turn it. Thank you.